And the Waki Commission put it quite eloquently by stating that impunity for political violence had been the most significant driver of electoral-related violence in this country.
Sisi wanasiasa ndio chafu ya nchi hii. Wanapanga nini?
Tumesikia kuitwa eti Stefani amekufa.
A police officer mwenye ametoka kurusha risasi tia gas ndani ya nyumba ndiye amedefine yule mama.
Hatutaki vita, hatutaki kifo kwa vijana wetu.
Kama saa hizi tunahangaika na hao wanafanya nini?
Democracy is expensive, and we are prepared to pay the ultimate price.
This time round, what are you money? 2017, tunatoa fujo.
Must never forget, and by never forgetting, that should not hold us back. It should always just serve as a reminder of the things that we must do to ensure that we do not slide back.
We demand that the IBC chairperson announce the presidential election results forthwith and declare the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga and His Excellency Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka as the duly elected President and Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, respectively.
I wish to declare Honorable Uhuru Kenyatta as President-elect and Honorable William Ruto as the Deputy President-elect.
As with any competition, there shall always be winners, and there shall be losers. But we all belong to one great nation called Kenya.
So I'm watching TV and I see a child has been shot. And then I see the Minister for Interior stand on the steps of Arambi House and say there was no such a thing.
You cannot say the police used live bullets on peaceful protesters. It is not true. Let me be very honest with you. It is not true. The police have not used live bullets on any peaceful protesters.
Live bullets! Live bullets! Live bullets!
It was shock. I think it was shock for all Kenyans. It was really shock and anger that why has it come to this? Because the story is the child has been shot in a balcony.
Mtoto aliamka asubuhi akiwa sawa, akakunywa chai, akaenda juu ya ghorofa kucheza na watoto wengine. Sasa kuna askari amesimama pande ile, ndiye akampiga risasi kutoka huko kwa sababu hakuna watoto wengine, hakuna mtu mzima alikuwa huko. Ni kama alimpiga risasi kimakusudi.
Let me tell you, anything that happened about the elections, people would go to the site where the child was shot and they would say, we want justice for Mora. It was very easy to just tell which party you belong to by your tribe. I've said that's how polarized you are. So automatically, there was no way the ruling party was going to bother with this. They were like, let's take the course of the law. The law takes its course. But the relevance for the political party that was opposing was now see what they're doing. So they did show up.
Kiongozi wa ODM Bwana Raila Odinga alitutembelea akiwa na Orengo chenye tudiskasi, hata sikumbuki, lakini yenye nakumbuka alichukua hii picha ya Mora akasema atashughulikia hii maneno mpaka ishi, lakini mpaka saa hii hakuna kitu imefanyika.
Unajua ile kitu mimi nashindwa ni kama alisahau. Hiyo ndio kitu inanishinda, kwa sababu yeye mwenyewe alisema atashaitia mpaka aone haki ya huyu mtoto ilipatikana, lakini mpaka saa hii hajawahi ongea kitu.
Their human feelings were shattered to such an explosive way that they, for the first maybe 2 months, there was a lot of, they were driven by adrenaline and by the masses. The attention was a good thing because it meant someone actually knows this is wrong. But now the aftermath of that attention was just as extreme, because you get so much attention and then nothing. An organization that polices the police stepped up, and mostly because it was a child involved, because there were so many other cases that were happening.
The DPP also directed that a public inquest into the killing of baby Pendo and 8-year-old Stephanie Mora, who was shot dead in Mathare, be instituted, and asked the National Police Service to compensate their families.
We did as we told, vote, go home, relax, wait for the result. That was what we were doing. But in the middle of the night, they broke in, they beat us. Beating led my daughter to death.
The most difficult part for me making the observation was the association of this crime, because it is a crime, with politics.
Throwing tear gas, throwing water cannons at us. What crime had we committed? Instead of the president and his deputy apologizing, they are in fact continuing to incite people.
So up until the time the story was relevant, unfortunately, it kept them going. That people are talking about it. Then the people who are, the warring parties made peace, but they never had peace since.
Politicians will now talk about handshakes and BBI, and now let's try this one. You know, we've tried this other one, let's now experiment with this other one. What's the reality of victims? Never had closure. The state has an obligation to prevent the violence. And when we're looking at prevention, we expect that the state would put in place things like early warning mechanisms, contingency plans, and other mechanisms to mitigate the occurrence of electoral-related violence.
The two people who wanted to lead us are to blame, because they came up and said, oh, the country is polarized, or there's no peace, people hate each other, let's make peace. And they forgot who was hurt the most. Society is supposed to be self-regulating. We're not supposed to wait for a court in another country to say, now we've killed, in 2022 or 7, we killed 1,000, I don't know, 800, I don't know. And this year we killed, and 2017 election will be special in terms of how low we have sunk. In 2017, we killed the babies so that we can have an election.
In all of this, we're saying, even if you put aside the fact that we have never properly held individuals to criminal accountability, state has also failed to meet its obligation.
Hi, my name is John Allen Namu. I'm the co-founder here at Africa Uncensored. Thank you very much for watching this video that you've watched so far. We're the ones who produced it. Now, to watch the full video, please head on over to our new content platform, Shahara. The link to Shahara is in the description below. Now, if you're a subscriber to Africa Uncensored, then you'll know that we usually publish all of our documentaries here on YouTube. But we're moving all of those documentaries onto Shahara, which is a content platform that we, alongside the Catapult Agency and Baraza Media Lab, have created specifically for content creators to be able to get value out of their work. On Shahara, content creators can post their work and get paid directly by you for whatever things that you endorse. So we hope that you endorse this video and this documentary and head on over. Again, the link is in the description. We're not going to leave you high and dry. We will still be posting some of our work here. But to be able to support investigative work, public interest journalism, you can head over to Shahara and stream this video that you've just watched for just 100 shillings or just under $1. See you there.